According to the U.S. House Intelligence Committee, in quotes, it is getting harder and harder to continue to send ammunition to Ukraine. Now, chances are, if you clicked on this video, you're like me, you're interested in the ammo that's coming this direction. Like, I'm interested in the ammo I can access. What's going on with that ammo? Because Ukraine is running out of ammo, and Europe and the US are sending so much ammo there, and it's only getting hotter. But what's actually going on with the ammo? Because there's several aspects of this. The first major piece is understanding that where we get our ammo is about 90% from the United States or Europe. There's some other ammo from other parts of the world that trickle in, but most of it is coming from Europe or the United States. So far from the US, hundreds of millions of small arms ammo has been sent to Ukraine. 50,000 artillery shells with 300,000 more promised. This is the big one, because all of those artillery shells still take brass and primer components. Now, if you look at where most of the ammo in the U.S. goes minus the war, because Lake City Ammo Plant supplies the U.S. Army. Meanwhile, other branches of the military, U.S. government law enforcement, U.S. paramilitary units, state police, local police, sheriffs, all need to get resupplied by the same guys that make our ammo, Vista Outdoors. Also, Europe, they have to resupply their police and military as well by the guys that make some of our ammo also, Czechoslovak Group AS. So what you have is you have all the ammo producers in America supplying ammo mostly to the government. And you have most of the ammo producers in Europe providing ammo mostly to the government. But massive percentage of those are going to resupply the war in Ukraine. According to Czechoslovak Group AS, even if war stopped overnight, Europe would need 15 years to resupply and stock small arms ammo to get to normal. And according to an article in the Wall Street Journal, in quotes, because of this, American shooters and hunters will probably see an ammo shortage in 2023. And it's reported that Russia is already running out of ammo. Now, according to an article in Internews from Berlin, U.S. House Intelligence Committee is quoted as saying, "It's getting harder and harder. This is a war we thought would be over in days, but now could be years. At a time when global supply chains are melting down, the West is going to have a very difficult time to meet demands at this very high level." Now, literally, the day I filmed this video, I was at the gun store and I asked Maggie, have you heard about any of this? Have you seen any of this? And their response was no, and that more so, there's an abundance of NATO standard ammo out there. But the reason that there's such an abundance of NATO ammo specifically is because demand is so low. People just aren't buying ammo. There's not a high demand for civilian ammo right now in the U.S. So a lot of that is really stockpiled from the fall. So it's not like this is new stuff coming out every day. I specifically spoke with a few primer producers, a few major primer producers at SHOT Show off the record. I was ultimately told, and I did a video on that, I'll post that link here, but the biggest point to this is that they said their biggest problem with primers is the actual getting the components for the primers, of course, but that they put it in an order. The military, any government contracts go first. They get the first priority. Then bullets being sold in the gun store will get second priority. And it's about 2/3, thirds. And then really, if you want primers by themselves, you're probably just gonna have to get scraps for the most part. So, now what we're seeing is as this gets hotter, it's important you just keep an eye on the shelves. Just keep an eye on the shelves. Because most of this that we're seeing is really just kind of the perfect storm for another ammo shortage if things get out of control or they escalate much more at all. I think we have to really kind of see this and at least be better prepared than we were last time, at the very least. So, hope this video helps. Any thoughts or insight on any of that, definitely put it in the comments below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel with Patreon, that link is also below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, so please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. As always, love God, love your family, love guns.